going to therapy for almost 10 years and you're still obsessed with me. You're still beefing with me. Are you for real? You going around telling people that I'm mean, that I'm fake, that all I care about is social media. If you really felt that way, why were you still trying to be my friend? I don't want everybody to like me. I don't want to be relatable to everybody. That goes against my superstar persona. I know you're jealous of me. I appreciate your energy. I'm gonna make my dreams come true. Not because I hate you too. I just want to show you how to live a life. How to get paid for being you. How to boss up when they hate you too. Yes, I believe I'm better than you. 'Cause you keep proving it to me too. You're my #1 fan. And I can't let you down. Might as well change your number now. 'Cause I know you're jealous, wow. And I'm gonna make you more mad. 'Cause when you're sad, I feel glad. I'm still sexy and I'm still that bitch. And I did it off the dome right quick. Hey, it's Bri. And I don't even care if this video gets demonetized. That's what kind of mood I'm in. We're gonna go ahead and skip the intro because I would hate for this to be your first impression of me. Genuinely, I would. Recently, I uploaded a video. I was pretty much telling you guys why I disappeared from my channel. I told you guys at the start of the video that I had an unsavory interaction with an old best friend from high school. I feel like it's time for me to lock in. A part of the reason that I feel that way is because I recently had an unpleasant encounter with one of my old best friends from high school. It really pissed me off. That bitch was hating so bad. It snapped me back into reality and it was like a wake-up call. Like, I've been too humble. I need to remember who I am. These bitches don't hate me for no reason. Let me really give these bitches a reason to hate. I thought about that interaction between me and this particular friend. I prayed over it. I told my big sister about it. And ultimately, I've come to the conclusion that that bitch got me fucked up. I would like to preface this video by saying that a part of the reason why I stopped doing story times on my channel is because I peep game. If I was still coming on YouTube doing story times, crying over fake ass bitches, wouldn't you think something is wrong with me? Wouldn't you get tired of that after a while? Wouldn't you be like, damn, when is this bitch gonna learn her lesson? Another reason why I stopped doing story times is because I started to notice that people felt like they could do fucked up shit to me. They could talk to me any kind of way. They could treat me any kind of way. And then when I got the idea to start this YouTube channel and turn my pain into content, and content is profit. It's money. I'm a living testimony that dreams come true. This is what dreams are made of. How are you mad at me that you did me dirty? And I was like, that was crazy. Let me talk about that. This particular friend, I have done so many story times about. This is the best friend that I told you guys tried to ruin my life. You know, like that really emotional story time that I did? Yeah, same girl. I wish that I was like Stunna Girl. I wish that I took screenshots and I had receipts of every single person that ended up being weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually a genuine person, okay? So when people reach out to me, when they text me, when they extend an olive branch, I do not immediately start taking screenshots because I'm not expecting for shit to get weird. Unfortunately, I do not have screenshots. Y'all just gonna have to take my word for this, okay? But moving forward, I'm coming with receipts. I will expose you.
That's on God. And you know how much I love God. Unlike yourself. You're nothing but a demon.
When I was in high school, I was best friends with 2 girls. One of them is dead. The other friend, the friend from this particular situation, she has spent basically all of her 20s in drug rehabilitation centers. As I sit here right now and film this video, she is living in a house with recovering addicts. We all used to party. I never had to go to rehab though, bitch.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Anyway, let's keep going. A couple of months ago, my old best friend from high school that is still living and breathing, the drug addict, yeah, she reached out to me. I kid you not, I cannot make this up. She told me that she actually misses my genuine friendship. She misses how hard we used to laugh together. Nobody else can make her laugh that hard.
I miss you.
I know that.
You miss me too?
No.
I honestly don't know what I was going through in life, but I clearly did not have my priorities straight, because if I did, I don't think she would have even gotten a response. Like, for example, the zone that I am in right now, I am so hyper focused on my future and my channel. My ex, the one that I've done all those story times about, he reached out to me. I'm on my shit. I got my priorities straight. Do you think that I was running around my house? Oh my God, why did he message me? Why did he reach out to me? No, I left him on scene and I thought to myself, thank you God for giving me something else to talk about. Why are you reaching out to me after 5 years? You already know that's gonna be my next video. When this old best friend reached out to me, like I said, I don't know what the fuck I was going through, but I entertained her. And that's another reason why I'm still mad about this, because why did I even entertain her? Why? Just because I'm capable of learning my lessons, growing, evolving, maturing, gaining wisdom, doesn't mean that other people are capable of doing the same thing. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. I'm not gonna make it seem like I was just straight up stupid for giving this particular friend grace. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time in my life where I was looking everywhere for grace and I was getting it from nobody but God himself. So when I sit here right now and I talk very, very confidently, it's because I can. It's because I know who I am, and it's because I know exactly what the fuck this bitch was trying to do. She was trying to play mind games with me.
She's tampering in dark-sided stuff.
I only got one life. I want to be successful. And anybody that is going to come in my life and make me question who I am needs to go immediately. You do understand that after years and years and years of mistreatment, eventually people get tired of being the bigger person. When my old best friend reached out to me, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused because I don't think about this particular friend at all. And I genuinely did not know why she was thinking about me. I was in a place in my life where I was content never talking to her again. And I feel that way about a lot of people that I don't talk to. We can literally never, ever, ever talk again, and I will be okay with that. Like, why does that bother you? If you showed me more than once that you don't even like me, why does it matter if I can go the rest of my life not talking to you? Why does it matter if I'm dead to you? I'll tell you why. Because you're a fucking energy vampire. You want to feed off of my light. Y'all go around sucking people dry so you can feel better for yourself. Pathetic. That's pathetic. I get my energy from God. There's no way in your mind you even think you're on my level. I get my energy from the purest source. Even though I was confused, I was just like, maybe she's been talking about me in therapy or something, because I know a part of her living situation requires that she goes to therapy, okay? I didn't know if maybe she was on some my name is Earl shit and she was trying to like make amends with people that she's done dirty. I wasn't texting her every day, but if I saw a TikTok that reminded me of her, I would send it to her. I know that she is like a super Chris Brown fan, so I suggested that we get tickets to go see Chris Brown. This is what is just so irritating about this situation, because I had one disagreement with this bitch and she got on my phone screaming and hollering, talking about this why I don't like you.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Baby, you don't have to tell me you don't like me. I already was not talking to you. I know you don't fucking like me, bitch. Like, what? So this is what happened. I was having a conversation with my big sister. And I was basically expressing to my big sister that I was worried that I was enabling one of my friends. And this particular friend that I am talking about, I've already had this conversation with her. I told her exactly how I felt. I told her exactly what I told my sister. And I told her exactly what this weird played out bitch had to say about the situation as well. So she already knows that I felt like she was putting me in a position where I was enabling her BS. Because to a certain extent, if you know somebody is doing you dirty and you keep entertaining them, I don't know, bitch, I'm gonna think that you don't like yourself. Because I love myself. And when people disrespect me, I stop going around them. I don't entertain anybody that feels like they can disrespect me or play me in my face. I don't have no time for that. I am getting older, not younger. So I don't play those little kid ass games. I was telling my sister how up until this point, I used to cut people off. Like, if you were on a very obvious different path in life than me, I would just cut you off because I don't have time for distractions. I have my own demons that I need to fight. I cannot fight my demons and your demons at the same time. I want to be around people that want to boss up. I want to be around people that hear from God and follow his instruction. I want to be around winners. I don't want to be around people that sit around feeling sorry for themselves. I don't want to be around people that keep putting themselves in stupid situations and then they want me to actually care. Eventually, I'm going to not care. You know what I'm saying? And so my sister said something that was very insightful. She was like, I noticed that something that you and all your friends have in common is this victim mindset. Y'all want everybody to feel bad for you and this and that and this and that. She wasn't even saying it from a place of malice. She was not being disrespectful at all. Okay? She was just being blunt. So when my sister told me that she notices a pattern amongst me and my friends, I was really reflecting on that. I saw some truth in that because that's been a conversation that we've had before about me just feeling sorry for myself. Because I was thinking about it so hard, I decided to share bits and pieces of that conversation with my old friend from high school because I just wanted to pick her brain. You know, I just wanted to know what she thought about the whole victim mindset thing because I've recently accepted that as truth in my reality. I'm not in denial about that. There have been times in my life where instead of bossing up, I chose to feel sorry for myself. I was reading the Bible the other day, and it was revealed to me that God never, ever, ever intended for life to be easy for anybody on this planet. That was never the Lord's intention. We all have to suffer, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're black, whether you're white. Because of my faith, and because I'm a real bitch, I'm capable of accepting, okay, I've wasted a lot of time just feeling bad for myself instead of looking at these situations and thinking to myself, what can I learn from this and how can I get better? That's where I was coming from. I like to talk in audio messages. I send people audio messages a lot of the time. I'm a fucking yapper. I'm a YouTuber. I talk for a living. That should not be surprising to you guys. So I basically sent my old best friend a mini podcast. And I did tell her how I felt about my homegirl that I felt like I was enabling because I didn't want to ignore my friend. I felt like that was shady, but I also didn't want to make my friend feel like I was judging her or that I was not a safe space for her to talk to me about things. Like, not to sound like a broken record, but like, now that I'm older, I'm realizing that I can't go to God and ask God for mercy and ask God to give me grace, but then I'm not extending that to the people in my life. You feel what I'm saying? That's where I was coming from. So I'm articulating this or expressing this to my old best friend, and apparently everything I said went completely over her head. The messages that I received in return was basically her telling me that I'm a fake ass bitch for talking about my homegirl behind her back. Huh? Never was I ever talking about my homegirl behind her back. I was doing some self-reflection. The whole conversation, bitch, was about me. But you're so bitter. You have some kind of vendetta against me that any opportunity for you to try to read me or any opportunity for you to tear me down, you will take it.
These bitches are waiting for my motherfucking downfall, bitch, but I would never motherfucking fall.
And let me tell you what makes me even more sick. I told you guys that one of the requirements for her living situation is for her to talk to a therapist, to go to therapy. She really get on my fucking nerve the way that she weaponizes therapy talk.
I'm different now. I'm better than you. It's okay to not be okay. You're drinking to cope.
No, it was my birthday.
This is not the way to deal with your trauma.
You're drunk right now. Did you book our Airbnb for Mexico?
I booked my Airbnb.
What?
I can't stay with toxic people, brother. I'm doing this for my mental health.
But I already bought my ticket.
Talk about it in therapy.
Now, I'm gonna go off track a little bit because this just came to my mind. Prior to this situation, I realized that I could not be friends with this bitch because she genuinely does not like me. I could quite literally just be Brianna and that triggers her. I'm trying to have an enlightening conversation with this bitch and she responds in a way that's trying to tear me down. And I peeped that shit. She was like, first of all, don't call her your friend. That's clearly not your friend because everything that you just said to me, you could have told her. Da, 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 da. Everything else she said is irrelevant because what gagged me was, how you gonna tell me who my friend and who not my friend, bitch? You not even my motherfucking friend. How you gonna tell me who my friend and who not my friend? That's what really had me confused. That's number one. Number two, who are you talking to? What is this tone? Who are you trying to read? Because I know it's not me. But I'm one of those people, if you feel like you need to get something off your chest, go ahead and get it off. Because I'm gonna sleep good no matter what you think about me. I'm gonna sleep good. I'm gonna eat good. I'ma look good. You're definitely not bigger than the program. So I let the bitch express herself. I replied to her and I said, I called her my friend for sake of conversation because you don't know this particular friend because you don't even really know me anymore. Like, when I tell you, at that moment, I was so sick of her.
Oh! Do you know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me. Yeah. So don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hairy.
I was listening to her audio messages and I was thinking to myself, should I gut this bitch alive? Should I really hit her where it hurts? But sometimes some people are so pathetic. They're not even worth being mean to. You just gotta let them have it. And I did let her have it until I decided to make this video. So I guess my response triggered her. Even though what I said was facts. Like, bitch, we're not friends. We're not besties just because you're texting me. Like, what the fuck? So she responded, sending me an audio message. Her voice was a little too high for me. She was yelling. I wasn't yelling. So I didn't know what the fuck she was yelling for. That's number one. Number two, the friends that I do have, we don't yell at each other. I don't have nobody in my life, friend, family member, or lover, that raises their voice at me. I'm a naturally loud person. I'll give you that. Sometimes, depending on how passionate I am about the topic, yeah, I'm gonna be screaming and hollering, but I'm just naturally loud. But my old best friend, she don't have those problems. She was definitely yelling at me. In her audio message, she told me that she hates talking to me because I'm so defensive. But you're the one screaming and hollering. You the one on my phone screaming and hollering, and I thought that I was the loud one. That's crazy. So I listened to the audio message over and over and over and over. I even hearted it because I was so grateful to God that she revealed herself to me, that she revealed herself to be a jealous bitch. Not only that, I thought it was amusing that I have that much power over her, that just existing, just being me, sends her into a fucking rage. I love that. You should never, ever let anybody have that much power over you because some people don't give a fuck if you like them or not. Some people are able to take energy, whether it's good or bad, and use it to their advantage. I happen to be one of those people. Clock it. In that moment, I thought to myself, who the fuck is she yelling at? Does she think she's me? Then I thought to myself, there must have been a time in my life where I really, really hated myself. And I let her treat me like shit. Because clearly, she feels comfortable enough to treat me like shit. And that was a very eye-opening experience for me. She was expecting teenage Brianna. She was expecting Brianna from her early 20s. But this is 2025 Brianna. The Brianna you remember, babe, she doesn't exist. The Brianna that exists today is that bitch. I was feeling so many emotions. Genuinely, I was feeling so many emotions. I really did not know how I wanted to approach the situation, but something inside of me was like, don't raise your voice. Don't yell at this bitch, because that is what I feel like she's looking for. I feel like she wants me to crash out, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I also noticed that the audio messages that I sent her, she was like keeping them, and I'm like, okay. That's why I told you guys earlier that moving forward I will start gathering receipts, because two could play that fucking game. You're gathering receipts so you could run around and talk about me to people from high school that I don't even remember. I'm gathering receipts so me and my subscribers online can laugh at you. And then the money that I earn from the ads that are going to play over this video, I'm going to take that money, I'm going to invest it in myself, and I'm still gonna be better than you. So,
You. Are you dumb?
I really don't know what's not clicking. I sent her 2 audio messages because when she started talking to me crazy, I was texting her. I was not replying with audio messages. But when she raised her voice, that's when I sent her not 1, but 2 audio messages. And I told her, you reached out to me. I don't even think about you. You're not my kind of bitch. You don't get your lashes done. You don't get your hair done. You don't go to the gym. You don't get fly. You don't know how to dress. You have no clout. Nobody fucking knows you. I don't want to be like you. I don't think like you. Why do you think I care what you think about me? Are you okay? You're in therapy. I'm not. Why are you wasting those people's time and resources when you're still crazy? How you been going to therapy for almost 10 years and you're still obsessed with me? You're still beefing with me. Are you for real? I know you're not serious. The time that you spent in rehab, I was making YouTube videos. We're not the same. I have 2 social media platforms, both monetized and both with over 50,000 followers. We're not the same. Why the fuck do you think I care what you think about me? Why do you think I care if you want to talk to me or not? When you're the one that reached out to me. I wasn't even thinking about you. I was totally fine, never talking to you again in my life. And here you are, screaming and hollering on my phone that I pay for no reason. Just because I'm Brianna. Clearly, you think I'm better than you. And now I think I'm better than you too. Because there's no way I would be triggered by another bitch existence. Nobody has that much power over me. That's why I think I'm better than you. But moving forward, I blocked her. But because I'm fucking crazy, I kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about it because I'm like, I let a peasant into my castle. I was so mad at myself for even giving the bitch my energy. I was literally livid. It had nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with me. I wanted to be so fucking mean to her because what made her think that she could humble me? Check the numbers, check the stats. You can literally go on Google right now and type in, hey, it's Bri. Nobody knows you exist. The highlight of your life is the fact that at one point in time, you were my best friend. That's why you're going around talking about me to people. Why is that still your storyline? Why are you still talking about me? You don't see me in person, and I really genuinely think I have not hung out with you since 2023. You're fucking obsessed with me, and that's okay. I remember when we were younger, you wanted to be a singer, wanted to be a songwriter. I used to go with you to the studio. I remember how you had to give it up to people just so they could give you your music. I know things about you. What do you know about me, really? I lived with you. I was in your home. You've never even met my mother. You've never met my father. You don't know any of my siblings. Do you really want to go toe to toe with me? Think about it. Do you need that? You're going around getting clout and attention off the fact that you used to be my best friend. So people talk to you and people only give you the time of day because they want to know if you're still associated with me. Let me take this a step further. When we were talking, you asked me if I remember this one guy. Because I made up my mind that I don't like you either, I really sat back and I reflected on that conversation, and I'm like, you have a crush on that guy. That's why you asked me if I remember him. Because the way that you reacted when I told you that I don't remember him, you got like pissed off. You got like mad that I don't remember people from high school. Like, why would I remember people that I didn't even make core memories with? Come on, bruh. Do I look like somebody that reached a peak in high school? After I fell out with her, after I blocked her, I decided, you know what? I'm a troll on Facebook. I haven't been disrespected like that in a minute, and I did not know how to process it. So I'm like, I got to get my lick back. I got to get my lick back. But at the time, I was kind of like taking a break from my channel. I love to go on Facebook and sub bitches. Anybody that she talked to, I know that they're on Facebook. I subbed her back to back to back. That wasn't even enough for me. It wasn't enough. I had to keep going because I'm insane. One particular day, I was just feeling myself. Actually, it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was sitting in the house and I'm just like, man, fuck that bitch. She got me fucked up. And I log into Facebook and I see the name of the guy that she asked me if I remembered. And I was asking God, I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? And I got that feeling that I had to troll. I had to. Because if you're asking me if I remember this guy, clearly you've been talking about me to this guy because I'm your whole storyline. Because nobody cares about you if you're not talking about me, right? So I messaged him on Facebook. I was like, that name looks familiar. And I asked him to take a screenshot and send it to that bitch because she is blocked. Even though her number is blocked, I have been trolling her because it's fun, because I can. Trolling her in her text messages, it wasn't enough for me. I had to humiliate her. Like, I wanted her to feel how I felt. When I saw her crush on Facebook, I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. And so I reached out to him and I told him that I know that he was in communication with my pathetic excuse of an old best friend. And I told him, considering she wants to have one-sided beef with me, I'm gonna drag this out until I get bored of it because I'm tired of being the bigger person. And to be honest with you guys, it wasn't until I sent those messages to her little crush on Facebook that I actually felt comfort in my soul. I felt like finally we're even. When she made up her mind that it was appropriate to let me know that she doesn't like me and that she hates talking to me, even though she went out her way to fucking reach out to me, I decided that it was appropriate for me to go to war with that bitch. So we don't have to do the secret animosity. Fuck a one-sided beef. We could beef straight up, head up. I love confrontation. I love being mean. And then you know what I was thinking about today? You going around telling people that I'm mean, that I'm fake, that all I care about is social media. If you really felt that way, why were you still trying to be my friend? Why were you reaching out to me if I'm such a fucking monster and a fake ass bitch? Make it make sense. You reached out to me because you know deep down in your heart, you feel bad for lying on my fucking name and slandering me. You low-key ruined my fucking life. You know deep down in your heart that I had to recover from some of the situations that you put me in, you fucking bitch. Because there's no way in hell I'ma go around pushing a narrative that somebody is a horrible individual and a terrible human being and then turn around and reach out to them and try to be their friend and agree to spend over $600 to go see Chris Brown. When she started cussing me out in the fucking audio messages, I literally was on Ticketmaster in the wait list waiting to get my tickets for Chris Brown. When I tell you I closed my laptop so fast, why would I spend $600, $700, $800 to sit next to somebody that hate my guts? Thank you for saving me the money. At this point, I'm done talking about this bitch. Moving forward, I'm not interested in anybody from my past. Not because I think I'm better than you, but because I actually like my life without you in it. Y'all sat up and said that I would never amount to anything. I would never be shit. My channel will fall off. People will stop caring. People will stop watching. They're still watching. They're still subscribing. People actually love me. Is that why you're mad? Maybe you're mad because when we were sitting up talking about being famous when we were younger, I was serious about it.
I didn't do this to you. I didn't do this to your career. I'm responsible for Nikki. You're responsible for you. When you see someone else being successful and your first instinct is to tear them apart, that's just a sign. You know, it's a sign of you feeling unhappy with your achievements.
I don't often feel the need to defend myself. Everybody has free will. And to a certain extent, I feel like rumors are like fan fiction. There should be some mystery to me. Not everybody needs to know me. You know what I'm saying? That ruins the celebrity, being accessible to everybody. And I feel like that's what people have fucked up about me. I don't want everybody to like me. I don't want to be relatable to everybody. That goes against my superstar persona. I'm building an empire here. What I think people fail to realize is sending me hate is equally as powerful as sending me love. To a certain extent, I love my haters. To a certain extent. With that being said, if you guys like this video and you're a petty bitch just like me, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Support your girl. Let's work together to make these hoes mad. Get those fingers moving in the comments below and let me know if you guys can relate to this situation. Let me know if you know what it feels like to be the main character of your life and everybody else's life too. It's not easy being Bri. I just make it look easy. I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to hear from you guys in those comments below. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Till next time.
Now check that.